Hi. Welcome to part 4 of the Skymart Brand Ambassador Program video series. In this video, we have compiled proven tips and tricks that if you implement them in your content creation, you will have viral and explosive growth in your journey with our program. Feel free to note some of these tips down or save this video for future use. And without any further ado, let's get into the first tip. The first tip is that when you receive a product, you should take time to understand the ideal person to buy such a product. When you don't know who to market to, you end up marketing to everyone, which is a sure recipe for failure. Identifying the ideal buyer of the product narrows the scope of your marketing efforts and enables you to use your wording and sales copy much more effectively. Consider these questions when you want to narrow down the ideal buyer of such a product. What's their age? What's their gender? Where do they live? What do they do for a living? What's their income? Did they go to college? Or are they high school graduates? Where are they right now in their lives? Are they married? Single? Kids? An ideal buyer is a person who gets the most value from the product. They are likely to purchase again and continue to use the products, which means it's critical to identify your ideal customer. Tip 2. You need to include a clear call to action. A call to action, or CTA, is a prompt in your video or picture that asks a person to take a specific action. Without a clear CTA, people may struggle to see the route to take in order to buy a product. When you put a clear call to action in your promotions, it eliminates confusion. What does a call to action look like? Here are some examples to consider. Click the link in my bio to get these headphones for yourself now. Swipe up and order yours now. Order now using my discount code on the Skymart website. Tip 3. Don't be too salesy, be authentic instead. Yes, it is crucial to clearly communicate the benefits of the product to your buyers. However, people can sense when someone is not being authentic and how they are speaking feels scripted and robotic. We would suggest that you recommend or suggest the product to your followers instead of trying to sell it to them. For this reason, we ensure we send you the product and you experience it for yourself in order for you to give an honest review. Recommend and highlight to them how such a product could improve their life and solve a problem they might be facing. Tip 4. You have to be creative. Like we said before, you have to be able to adjust and adapt to what is working. Try out skits and comedies, using trending music, different lighting, and creating content in different environments. These are all the different things you could switch and change to create the best interest and engagement from your audience. The key is to create unique content that grabs attention of an interested buyer. Tip 5. You need to create urgency. Creating urgency motivates your followers to take action and will increase sales, therefore, maximizing your commission earnings. To get buyers to place an order, you need to create a time constraint. It combines psychological principles known to drive action. Think of anticipation, scarcity, or FOMO, fear of missing out. This gives your followers a reason to move forward with your offer and overcome ignoring. It creates a desire to obtain the product as soon as possible. Here are some examples of creating urgency. Discount is for a limited time only, so order now. Order now while stock is still available. Order now with my link and you will get free shipping. It expires soon. These are some examples to create urgency in the eyes of the buyer and get them to make a purchase. I'm sure you can come up with better ways to create urgency. This was just a suggestive list. Tip 6. You need to highlight the problem. In order to garner the interest of a prospective buyer, you have to highlight a problem they might be facing. This is why for tip number 1 we spoke about knowing the ideal customer. Once you can identify the ideal buyer of the product, you will be able to recognize a problem they might be facing with regard to the product, and then eventually introduce the solution to the problem in the form of the product. People only buy a product if they know it will be beneficial to them. The brand ambassadors who have the most success with our program understand this little fact. As long as you position the product as a solution to a problem a person is facing, they will make a purchase with your link and you will be able to generate a commission. With these tips, we believe that if you correctly implement them when you start creating content for a product, they will generate excellent conversion rates. therefore ensuring you generate as much commission earnings as possible. Proceed to watch the last video, part 5. We will be giving you a quick tour of the Brand Ambassador dashboard we have designed just for you. It is a platform we created to be a one-stop place for everything you need to get you started as a brand ambassador. See you there.